part 2 of our series of how we set up our fish room. Today we're going to be talking about our water change system. So this is the start of it. A tap, multiple ways out, straight through the wall. I turn the tap on and I turn each one of these on and the water comes straight into the aquariums. So I can control which bank that we want to put in, so top, middle, bottom. So we can turn this one on, for example, leave these off. We're doing a water change only in the top system. So it's really simple. Turn it on, turn everything on, and we're away laughing. Pretty basic, all stuff you can get from your local hardware shop. We got a plumber in to plumb it in, and we have it here. We've set the pressure a lot lower than what would normally be in, but it's basically a hose system. So those 3 hoses that went through the wall come into this side of the wall inside the shop. As you can see, one goes down, one stays in the middle, one goes up. So we'll just focus on the one that goes in the middle, runs itself along all the way to the other end of the shop. So this is just an irrigation type system, nice and simple, and all we've done is use the punch setup and punched holes in them and put a single hose into each aquarium. As you can see, we've siliconed each one of them to hopefully stop any leaks. I haven't really noticed anything leaking from the taps themselves. So anyway, they're run on in, straight into there. So what we do is we can control the flow as well by adjusting the green taps, so we can also turn, not only can we turn every single individual bay or height on or off, we can then also turn off every single aquarium if we want, or have particularly ones getting water changes or not. So that's the way in. The way out through these little black pipes. So what we've done with them is we've had them drilled into the back of the tank. We've actually got them on a swivel point so we can adjust the height of the aquarium. And we had to put a little screw knob on, like so, with holes in it so fish don't go down. But the reason we've done this is we can do something like this. If we need to medicate a tank, we can drop the water, and it's going to take a little while, but it basically drops the water level like that to that point that you want it. So if we're medicating, we can use a heck of a lot less medication because we don't need to use as much of the tank. Also for us, if we're having an issue with a tank, we just basically turn it off by turning it down like that. And then so basically it's people that are coming in to buy stuff off the shop know that you can't get anything from this aquarium because the water's down and we're treating, and all the rest of them sort of sit up like so. And you can see one that's down. Basically we're medicating it or going just precautionary issues and stuff like that. So as you can see, the water is going down. As the water is flying everywhere. Broken the siphon, and away we go. So we can also use this if we need to do a particularly large water change on something and nothing else. We can drop the water level, turn the taps on, and only this one will be done. So as we were saying before in the last video, we've got individual filtration to keep monitoring on just one aquarium. We can control the single water in, we can control the single water out, we can control the height of everything, so every single aquarium is all on their own individual setup basically. So by turning the tap on out the back, now every single one of these tanks are getting a water change done. So the joy of that is we can simply turn it on, set the timer for 15 minutes, turn it off, and everything gets a water change. So I've just turned the taps on, water comes back in. Like I said, we can, can't do it with one hand. Generally you can just sort of adjust this to whether you want it turned up or down. That's that simple. So cold water comes directly in from there, and once we've finished with the water change, we add our dechlorinator afterwards. We've had no issues doing it this way. Generally speaking, we're probably only doing a 15 20% water change, and they are done within about 15 minutes. So once they're done, we chuck a dechlorinator in, and it's nice and simple, easy as she goes. So once the water leaves the tank out of those black tubes inside the aquarium, flows through into these little grey ones. They come all the way down, and behind here there is a PVC pipe on a slight angle, straight out, goes straight outside into the galley trap. So all the water that comes out of the black pipes goes straight through here, straight into the white PVC, and straight down into the galley trap. There's no chance of fish being taken out with it because they've got those little black things on, so water goes straight out and it's done. And it's as simple as that. Turn the tap on, we time it for 15 minutes, water comes in, water comes out, done. Too easy. If you leave it on too long, obviously the tanks get cold, not ideal, but yeah, that's how we do our water changes. Too easy, nice and quick. So I've already got an RODI unit. This is the one that I use for our saltwater stuff. It is due to have the filters cleaned this week, but this would be the next step of what I go with as far as the freshwater side of things, pre-filtering the water. So I would run it on a very similar system to this, directly off the taps, straight off the taps, filtered in. So there you go, nice and easy. Turn the tap on, every single tank gets water coming into it, every single tank gets water coming out of it, straight down the drain, straight into the galley trap, and it's done. If you like the video or found it informative, please subscribe to our channel. We're on Facebook as well at The Fish Room NZ, and also on Instagram, the same thing, The Fish Room NZ. If you've got any questions, queries, comments, bang them into the comments down there. I'm more than happy to answer anything about anything, no issues whatsoever. And if you like what we're doing, please feel free to share the love. Alright guys, I hope you have a good one. Happy fish keeping, catch you later.